You spent 3 years building a life with them, but today, they're looking at you like you're a trespasser. You know their coffee orders, their deepest fears, and the exact way they breathe when they sleep. But they're about to call security on you. The hospital hallway feels too long, too white, too cold. Your hands shake as you push open the door to their shared room, relief flooding through you when you see them both sitting, up, awake, and alive. The villain attack had been catastrophic. Buildings reduced to rubble, heroes scattered like broken dolls. For 3 days, you've kept awake by their bedsides, whispering promises they couldn't hear, holding hands that didn't squeeze back. Katsuki, Ijiro. Their names break from your throat like a prayer answered. Baku's crimson eyes snap to you, sharp and assessing. There's no warmth in them, no recognition of the person who knows that he likes his coffee black with 1 sugar, who strays every scar on his body with gentle fingers. He looks at you the way he looks at reporters, with thinly veiled irritation.
The hell are you?
He rasps, voice rough from disuse. The words hit you like a physical blow. You actually stumble backward, a step. Kirishima's expression is kinder, but it's the kindness he shows strangers. That easy, professional hero smile that doesn't reach the eyes that used to look at you, like you hung the stars.
Hey, thanks for your concern, but we're okay. You should probably let the nurses know that you're here. I don't think visiting hours have started yet.
Well, I've been here for 3 days. You whisper. It's me. Baku scoffs.
Listen, extra. I don't know what you think is going on, but...
Extra? The word tastes like ash. He hasn't called you that in over a year. Not since the first time he'd kissed you, angry and desperate, after a mission gone wrong, and realized what you meant to him, what you meant to them. The doctor arrives then, mercifully cutting through the moment. She explains it clinically. Amnesia affecting recent memories, likely temporary, caused by the head trauma they both sustained. They remember each other, remember most of their lives, remember being pro-heroes. But the last 2 years, gone, including you, including everything you put together. You're asked to leave while they run tests. In the hallway, you finally let yourself break, sliding down the wall as silent sobs rack your body. Recovery girl finds you there an hour later and says nothing, just presses a handkerchief into your palm. The days that follow are a special kind of torture. You still come to the hospital because you can't stay away, but you lurk in doorways, a ghost haunting the edges of the recovery. You watch bakugou bark at nurses, and Kirishima charm the physical therapists. And they're so perfectly themselves that it physically hurts you. The only thing that changed with them is their relationship with you. When you do interact, it's unbearable. Bakugou tolerates you with barely concealed impatience. Kirishima is friendly, treating you like an overeager fan who doesn't know when to leave.
You're here again,
Bakugou mutters on day 4, catching you in the doorway.
Don't you have anything better to do?
You should leave. You should give them space. You should wait. But you can't seem to make yourself disappear from their lives, even though you've already disappeared from their memories. I just wanted to make sure that you're both okay.
We're fine. We don't need some random civilian checking up on us.
Random civilian? You? Who knows that Kirishima has nightmares about not being strong enough, and that Baku only sleeps well when he's cuddling you? You, who has kissed every inch of them, who has their spare apartment key, who has a drawer in their dresser, and a toothbrush by their sink. On day 6, Kirishima is cleared for discharge. They're processing his paperwork when you arrive with the bag you'd packed from their apartment. His favorite hoodie, the phone charger he always forgets, the protein bars he likes.
How the hell did you get into our apartment?
Bakugou demands, eyes flashing dangerously.
I have a key.
You say quietly.
I live there. With you. Both of you.
They exchange a look. Kirishima's expression is pitying. Bakugou's is disgusted.
Okay, look.
Kirishima says gently, like he's talking to someone unstable.
I don't know what you think you know about us, but
you proposed 3 months ago. You interrupt, voice shaking. Both of you. It was raining and completely unplanned. And Katsuki was so angry that Ijiro had blurted it out first. But then he asked out too.
And I said yes. The rings are in the blue box in your nightstand.
The silence is deafening. They're staring at you like you're delusional. You probably look at, tears streaming down your face, hands trembling as you hold out a bag of belongings for people who don't even remember loving you.
You need to leave.
Bakugou says flatly.
No.
And so you do. You leave the bag, and you leave the room, and you leave the hospital,
and you don't come back.
3 days later, you're staring blankly at your laptop in the apartment that no longer feels like home when you hear the lock turn. They have keys. Of course they do. It's their apartment that you'd moved in. You look up, preparing for another confrontation, another round of being treated like a stranger. But Bakugou's face is ashen, eyes wide with something that looks like horror. Kirishima is crying openly as he holds a blue ring box in shaking hands.
We found your things.
Kirishima chokes out.
Your clothes in the closet. Your name on the lease. The photos.
The photos. The ones you'd finally taken down yesterday because looking at them hurt too much. You'd left them stacked on the kitchen counter.
The doctor said.
Bakugou's voice cracks.
She said emotional triggers might bring it back. We were looking through our phones and we found everything.
They're moving towards you now, and you should back away. But you've been so tired and so lonely.
I looked at you like you were nothing. Baby, I'm so sorry.
He breaks on the word, and then they're both there, pulling you into their arms. Kirishima is sobbing into your shoulder, saying I'm sorry over and over, like a mantra. Bakugou's hands are fisted in your shirt, holding on to you, like you might disappear.
I'm so sorry. So freaking sorry. The way I spoke to you. The way I looked at you like you were nobody, when you're everything. We finally remember, babe. Every moment, every morning waking up with you. And we forgot that.
You're crying too now, clutching at them, reassuring yourself that they're real.
You came every day,
Bakugou says.
Every freaking day. And I treated you like an annoyance, like you didn't matter.
I couldn't stay away. You whisper. Even when you didn't know me.
I couldn't leave you. Never again.
Kirishima promises fiercely, wrapping his arms around the both of you.
We're never forgetting you again. Never letting you go. I swear it. We love you,
they say. And finally it feels like coming back home. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye!